Hey, how's it going? Case you didn't know? That's my name. Case. And I do things occasionally, like, feel like I'm gonna be making a mistake here. Cause, like, last week in a bit, I started playing Arknights Enfield and got really into it. And wanted to try to do more factory stuff outside of their limited production stuff they've got going on. Now, I know I've not, like, hyper optimized everything going on with said in-game factory, but I've also just unlocked Wu Ling, and I want to go like finish the story before I like hyper lock in on just min-maxing a factory without. Well, I don't want to use a blueprint is the thing, because I see a lot of people have like maxed out blueprints, stuff like that they're just picking up from the, you know, from the internet, from other people, stuff like that, which is totally fair. Absolutely fair if you want to do that, or let's say you want to engage with the factory, but since it's a whole, like, big part of the game, I do want to engage it how it's engage the game with its unique mechanic it's trying to do, not just ignore it. So I'm just, you know, I'm waiting to get like Wu Ling done, have that end of the factory, see what I need from there, and see how I can like handle and like divide up production routes and everything on that end for myself. But also part of that is I'm noticing as I play that game, I definitely don't optimize my factories as much as I could. So I'm hoping that by downloading Factorio, the big stupidly addictive factory game that's also on a grid, because I also had Satisfactory on my Steam library from something way back when, possibly a Humble Bundle, possibly from just a random giveaway I got from like Space Battle or something. Possibly I somehow got it. I did not like that game's like the 3D like non-gridlocked factory did not click with me just yet. So I'm hoping doing this here will help me both learn, get into the mindset, as well as give me the basics I need to start to be able to like lock in with Arknights. Now, I did have a save earlier, but that was from me playing the tutorial. Yeah, because you see, I got through the crash, the mining outpost, and the power plant. I was at science and automation, but you know, that was a few days ago. I don't need to remember all of that. Let's just figure out what's going on as it goes. Why not? We need free play. Your task is to launch a rocket into space. You will need to research advanced technologies in order to unlock the rocket silo. Start small and work your way up to automation. Protect yourself from the native species as they might not appreciate your presence. This is the intended way of playing Factorio. Yeah, because I saw there was other, like, scenario stuff I've not... PvP. I'm sorry, there's multiplayer in this game? Oh, that sounds dangerous. And I'm not even sure which dangerous is like, ah, yeah, boy, PvP, like, try hard sweats, or no, you're giving your friends the first free hit and then they get stuck in on their own. One way or another, someone's getting screwed over. But yeah, let's try just going in and see what we do in free play. Default, John Default. I have no clue what any of these mean, besides like peaceful mode, no enemies yet. I'll stick with the enemies for now, just to see how it is. And if I get like annihilated bodied or I just can't keep up. Oh, that's a hell of a parking job I did there. Well, welcome to Factorio Free Play. Their task is to launch a rocket into space. They might not appreciate your presence. Okay. Y'all, can I, ooh, firearm magazine. Wonderful. Let's put you there and hope that's not, important. Can I, oh, I can break you all down. So let's just, break apart everything we got in the ship. Put it into, like, a bunch of just extra scrap stuff and see what we can work with later on. Because we've got a crash ship, a gun, and the will to live. That's all we're surviving with, and it can only probably go downhill from there. But we're gonna try to see the bright side of things. We are not dead yet. Ooh, that's a lot of recipes. Transfer production. Yeah, that's a lot of stuff. Why don't we try get some of that there? Get some rocks, get some wood. Like, gotta start every survival game. Gotta start like punching a tree or chopping a tree down. See what you get from there. Where are we? Ooh, okay. That's a lot of... Are you iron? I presume you're iron. Yeah. We get a burner, drill, a furnace. I think if I remember right, they suggested get a claw, get a chest. And then we... The drill there, furnace there, claw there, chest there. And then we just start off with the simple... Until we get coal or whatever. Oh no, that's coal. Okay. Then let's start off with coal first off. Let's start a little mine over here. Put you down. Put you there. You go into there. You go into there. And then I just do an initial batch of wood burning till I get coal to run everything. Ah, wait. Yeah, let's not. Hold on. You shut down. I need you two to stay there. If you're just mining coal, all we need you to do is put your stuff in the chest while I chop down some more trees. Do that, and then we start work on another drill. I need 3 iron gear wheels, so I need more iron plates. That means more iron ore, so I just gotta hand mine this. Start with, let's get the ore out the edges first. Can I get you? I need a little bit more iron. And that probably... No, I still need a little bit more. Come on. I need plates for that. Plates cost how much? Oh, I need to put these in the furnace. Okay. So let's just start hand whacking for a little bit till we get a decent supply in us, and then we'll just have a furnace up there shoving coal into the smelter for now. Start building up base. It's a bit of a ways away from... If I'm looking at the map on the top right, I think that's water, and I think that's something we want to have, but... Okay, that's coal and that's stone. Actually, no, copper... This actually might be a good place for, like, a good resource node, so send all these and, like, accumulate them there and then send them down south towards the water pipes, but... Let's put you in there to get coal with coal. I'll put you here for the moment. And you take that out and put stuff in the chest. There. You take wood. I'm gonna presume, yeah, you're taking enough wood. Start fill her up, please. Can I get the... I can get that, then I just need a few more plates. Now I can get my next drill. Start drilling iron. clear out this place a little bit. Fair enough. I guess that's enough of what I can take for now. Get another chest going. Grab me some coals. And put that on the drill over here. That starts getting us a decent-ish supply of iron. Or at least. Well, actually, now that I've got that, I can shuffle you away from here. Just keep supplying us with coal, old boy. You got it right. Clear out some trees there just to make ourselves a little home base. Can I make another few hands? Ooh, we can get some conveyor belts too. Let's grab some of those. We don't need them just yet, but coal. So you're semi-automatic. You're starting our little file away, which this is. I think I'm gonna once I get a bunch more plates, start filling her up, funneling them to everything about here-ish, where that's where all the pipes go to start refining. Yeah. But for now, we'll just put you there. Give us the plates we need. We need a plate and a gear for each. Okay, that's not the best, but we're gonna need lots of plates and gears. But until we get enough of those supplies, we're gonna need to just let what happened happen. Clear out a little bit of this area so we can send the coal funnel this way. Coal's coming down there. Let's click you out, pull you out. Resupply you with your own stock. And I can't run any faster, I don't believe, so I'm just stuck waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting for you. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Oh, pipes. Steam power? What? Oh, tech tree. Oh, okay. So once I craft 50 plates, I can get steam power, and then I just need to craft a research lab to start producing and researching stuff. Okay, so this is how I do further progression. There we go. Okay. Fuck. Tea's still hot. Ooh. But now we've got some stone too. We've got coal accumulating. We've got iron plates cooking. Let's get some raw stone, which I think could probably be used for building walls and stuff. Things. We got that. We've got iron again there. We've got copper. So. Yeah, 25 stone's probably fine. Let's start getting some copper too. This is probably where we'll start getting like wires and electricity and stuff like that. So once we start getting enough of like some basic supplies accumulated, we go head out down to the lake, down to the southeast. And from there, we can like build a boiler, start running things through electricity instead of through coal. Those in there just to cook us some copper stuff. Yes, we're missing a few iron, but that's an acceptable loss for now. Okay, got those. Grab you, grab you, grab you, grab you. Alright, so we've got some more drills. So we get those there. Get a drill working on our copper. Pointing out this way. You there. Put you into there. And put you into there. Yeah, there we go. Five. And then you're going. There we go. We get another drill to start working on stone. I don't think we need to refine stone into anything just yet. So for now, we can just offload it into a... Yeah, into a chest. Oh, we got electronics research. Ooh. Yeah, I think this is our wire and like handler things, it looks like. Yeah, we just need to cost of however we... Okay, so a copper plate and iron gear gives us science packs, so... I presume there's some like creator or something we use to pick that one up, pick those up. God bless you. Hi, I'm Mada. Thanks for stopping by. Wait, why is chat not? There's chat. There you go. Yeah. Welcome to stream. This is my first time trying Factorio. I'm sorry if this is gonna be end up being a mess. How's your day been? It's been hopefully you've not been one of the people caught in the snowstorm, and if you are, hopefully y'all are staying warm and safe wherever you are. Let's get. I think we're gonna need some more coal, so let's put another drill there into our supply. We just stash it with there. That'll double our coal input for now. Yeah. Yeah, input. And then after a bit more, we can start the belt heading this way towards our little, like, processing checkpoint. I'm slowly building up this over here. Oh, wait, I needed coal for here, but you're just getting some wood for now, stone drill. I think that'll be the most helpful just to get something going. Got copper plates. What can we craft with copper plate? All right, the electronic inserter, and well, okay, we need wood for these poles, and we need. Okay, why don't we get a boiler and get an offshore pump. It's a ways away to the actual lake down here, but I think if these can subsist on their own for a little bit without me, they'll be fine, and we can start working on getting electricity going. Yeah, this looks good. Let's pick you and then just go let's have you go there for now, just a bit closer to where we are. And we've got the boiler going there. Pipe. 2. Yeah, 2 pipes. You're filling that with water. You'll get all the water you need to start fueling that. I need to get wood for cables to start running up. Also, hold up. How do I get electronic... Yeah, how do I get electronic, drills? Yeah, electronic mining drill. Okay, so I do need the research lab. And that's a lot of transport belts now. Okay, so that's just... You're gonna be sitting here for a little bit before I can get everything needed to properly not waste my... Yeah, to not waste everything we've got going on. This is one of my favorite games. Enjoy it. Hey, Blurry, how's it going? Cecilia Line, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, welcome, welcome. It's one of your favorite games, huh? I did not know there was multiplayer in this, and now that feels like somehow very concerning and scary. But like, it makes sense, because like if like other survival automation games like Minecraft, Satisfactory, etc. have multiplayer, that also fair. But yeah, if it's one of your favorites, I might be nagging you then for like, what the fuck am I doing wrong then at some points. But so far I'm having a good time. Big Sandra, huh? Having a good enough like slow start. I've got barely anything just drilling away at itself, so I don't know if that's like, that's not exactly saying much, but it is something. And I've got a rough plan at least to start moving things together. Speaking of, I should probably just start gathering all of my... Yeah. Gather all of my big collection of tracks, because I think my plan's gonna be... So if the inserter goes there... No. No, stop. Okay. But yeah, plan to put down with U for copper, and U for stone, and U for iron, and U for coal. It is to play with those that we yell at each other because we don't agree how things work. That sounds about right for most things, especially with, from what I gather, this is also like, this is not like a Arknight's Enfield or Satisfactory where the resources are unlimited. You have your set supply, and that's what we go with. Yeah. I'm conveying coal over to stuff fuel thing. That's true. I should probably, like, I'm gonna leave a few here so I at least know where my, where is it? Where my chain to, like, that's gonna head down to my base when I bring it over to the, where is it, to the lake we've got over here, because I'm gonna like chain it down and over, and then have like a big electric grid to like start the actual production. This is just the resource gathering site area of things. But now I guess we can start with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want you to be a curve. I want you to be a curve. So heading that way. Well, let's take out one of you. There we go. And they're doing both sides of the... Okay, good. They are doing both sides of the conveyor belt. So if I let those build up a bit, and then lead them further, I'll have one side take stuff out and put it into these three, and then one side to just pull out and put into the drill until I can get the electronic stuff running. But for now, you're going there. The drills must continue. Work will continue until morale improves. You go there. 1, 2, 3, 5. Yeah, you're still good with burning wood. That's okay. 5. You're still burning wood. You're still burning wood. Okay, the rest of the coal can go into you. You two just keep automating. I think I need more iron plates and faster out of y'all, so I might need to start building a second burner inserter. We've got the chest already. Now we just need another furnace. Let's see if I can do that. Set you there. Set you there. You there. Set you there. And then just get another drill. I need more iron wheel. Give me more iron. I will never have enough iron for this game so far, apparently. It's adorable looking at your tiny little factory humble beginnings. It's small, but it's doing everything it needs to. It's not about size. It's that, like, it's doing the job done without complaints. Alright. Next batch of coal, can I just pick these up then, or? Oh, okay, I... There we go, I'll just do that for now. That's all it needs for the moment. Just, put 25 in you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 25 in there. I said 25 in there. Alright. Those two are going. Eventually... Would you like some tips or you want to learn from yourself? Right now... Oh, you can press F to collect items without destroying them. Right now, I'm wanting to, like, learn, like, actual factory building design stuff. Myself, I appreciate the offer. If it's stuff like you can press F to pick up stuff without, like, destroying the conveyor, that I absolutely will accept, though. Like, I want to, like, struggle with my big grand design plan blueprint, but... What do I need to? Hold up. Do I need to... There we go. That's got you working now. I'll just extend those out. But just start building up my copper supply. Well, you're empty. Shit. Oh well. No, it's fine. I need copper for some stuff anyways. I've got the... Right, I need to build up pipes and stuff for the steam engine too. But yeah, how's y'all's week been? Yeah, because I at least know Blurry's been in Australia, so he's not been stuck with the ice wave. We've been where I am stuck with a lot of cold. Left alt. Oh, that tells you what's in it. Ooh, oh, that's very helpful. Thank you. We've been having an ice storm up here in America, which has sucked, but it's also like given me an entire week off because of like shutting down like everything in the city. So I can't complain too much. What the big thing that did happen though recently is I got to see Iron Lung, the new Markiplier movie, in theaters last night, and I'm not gonna spoil anything, but ooh boy, that was a really good, like, that felt like an besides it just being like, for the first like 30 minutes, just feeling like a bit of a like, that is Markiplier being Markiplier for a bit. It takes a little bit before like he fully gets into his stride, and I fully believe the character, but fantastic film. If you get the chance to see it in theaters, because I know it's a scattered, like, limited release because it's an indie film. If you get the chance to see it legitimately, I highly recommend it, especially if you like horror. And if not, Blurry, go see it. Yeah, you may have friends things stayed last time. Very good things. You have pollutions and aliens turned on. Yes, I think that's what the guys up to the north are like. That this thing is. I presume that, but I didn't want to, like, fully just turn off all the hard stuff just to, like, make it easy for my first run. I want to play the game. I want to see the developer's vision in action and suffer if that involves it. But I trust, like, whatever vision that made, like, the original game, this base game really addictive to work it. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so those are the aliens. I promise, I did do a tutorial 3 days ago. I did do the tutorial at first when I first got it. I tried the tutorial to, like, make sure I at least knew the basic controls. It started telling me about, like, oh yeah, start setting up research factors and stuff, and I'm just like, that's probably important, I'll do that later. And that was several days ago that I have never done. I have never gotten back to doing. Thank you for the hydrate, Pachi. Do you have the DLC? No. So I thought about it, but I wanted to... Okay, wait, how do I do this? Hold on. Let's... No, I need to go one further to give an arm. Put these there, then start building some hands. The hands to... A hand to fuel the whole of the other hands. Yeah. But I didn't want to go too far into paying for all the game if I didn't know if I was gonna like it just yet. So I decided to hold off on getting the DLC just yet. But considering I got really into the factory stuff in Enfield, I was admitting I was probably gonna get the DLC anyways, but it's also like, this game doesn't go on sale, so I will just wait. Baby's first auto fueling, yeah. Right, these are a bit bigger. I need to hold on. This is gonna be a bit funky. You there, you there, you there. Actually, where do you fit? Where do you fit, hand? There we go. Give me... Yeah, just keep making the rest of those. I feel like I'm gonna need so much stuff with conveyors. Yeah. Oh. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, no. Hold up. Rotate. There we go. Okay, pick you up, pick you up. There we go. I think that's gonna autofill with the coal now. So that'll just keep it topped up. It won't auto, like, fill up to max with that one, will it? Because I'm seeing it staying at 11. And you've got power. It says waiting for source items, though, now. What am I doing? Use filters. You want to grab coal. We'll put 5 in you for now. You'll hand that over. As for the plates, actually, even better, instead of just rotating like that, let's turn you back straight and just head this way. That'll give us another shot to do this. Okay, it just tops up. Okay, good to know. I'll let this fill up for a sec. Let me make sure I've got enough coal just to fill up the rest of the drills. Yeah, let's keep those roughly topped at 50 till I can replace those with electric. You all will get what's coming to you. 5. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah. Each conveyor has 2 lines of item that will be useful later on. Yeah, I think I've seen... When I did some, like, basic research for just, like, making sure, like... When I was, like, comparing if I want to do this one or Satisfactory, the research I did was things like the conveyors on this one are much more useful for that because of the 2 lines, so you can split them off with like a splitter, diverter, etc. Instead of like with this and Enfield, it's just like one at a time. If you press Q, you can pick something. Oh, ooh, okay. So F lets me pick up stuff from the line, stuff like that. Q lets me, well, Alt, left, Alt lets me see what's inside. And Q lets me auto-select. Okay, very helpful. Thank you very much. We've got wires, copper, stuff like that. I don't have enough drills going on the copper just yet to start automating to get a second drill there. Stone, I'm just collecting a lot of. I'm not seeing much of what I need there. So, what can I start working towards then? Because we've got, it says just make a research lab, and that's very helpful. That needs circuits, gear wheel, so that just needs a lot of plates. Circuits is, so it's just a metric fuck ton of plates to start getting things. Okay. Where are you? Let's start then getting our first lab. And let's put this down by where I want the end base to actually be. Because I'm feeling like building something on the lake that cuts out one direction of attack from any of the enemy aliens, even though we've only got one of them coming up on the map so far. Oh, hello. Thank you, Automation Science Pack. So you're made in the lab. So I just put... I guess I'll just put you here for now. And I need to plug you in. Right. Good. It was a good call then to put you by the boiler that I'm going to need to... Steam engine. Yeah, let's set up the steam engine down here. Effort fucking getting my inventory queue for copy. You mainly is less more or less used for defense or aesthetics in the building. Okay. So hold on, let's get steam engine here, I think. Yeah, if I set you there. Do I have another pipe? No, I thought I had a pipe. I need one more. Set you. Well, let's get a pipe down there in my chain. But once I get coal in here, get a supply line to send coal down here, like down this way, constantly loading the coal. We'll have that for fuel and water. That'll provide electricity, and we can start automating the electric stuff. So, oh, and I can right click for 5 at a time. So I would need to start doing, say, there. Okay, so one line of coal is just... Well, this is just directly south of the coal mine. So it's... We've not got everything else wired up yet. But we could... But actually, if we want to start doing... Yeah, if we want to start working on automation science pack stuff. If I remember right, yeah, that's... The effects are... Copper plate and an iron gear wheel. Do I just need to make those myself? Okay. So do I just make those and then put them in the thing when it has power? But yeah, what I was saying. If I just run a big line down here. From the coal mine, we've got a dedicated... No matter what we've got, we'll have a dedicated power supply just for the boiler, so it's constantly fueled before this resource node runs dry. Those two are dead. Hold on. Hello, hello, Square-esque. Okay, there we go. I wasn't reading that wrong. Square-esque, yes. I have played 3 of the tutorial levels. I got up to, I think, the research nodes, and I decided, nah, that's good. And then didn't touch the game for 3 days. So we're working off whatever the hell I remember. I forget what I have here. Yeah, use filter, whitelists, only coal. Let's stop you 2 there for now at least. And let's bring... That's at least... Yeah, we've got 50 coal in here. You 2 will stay powered until I say so, because you're powering everything else, so you need the most everything. Seeing you play this makes me want to get back into Ultima. Hey, I mean, so I'm still learning it. At some point, we might be able to just like collab, so we can like try to figure. So I can try to figure out factory stuff while you're the one like fighting off the bugs and actually keeping us productive. At some point. I just say that the bugs haven't been an issue just yet, which I'm thinking is intentional because I've not done anything to make them mad yet, besides, you know, drill into rocks, which I don't think bugs should be that interested in. They're not the shiny. Well, I mean, just got to, metal is shiny. Never mind. They might actually be upset there. But actually, if I'm gonna be, doing a coal line. If I pull you up. Okay, so let's start up with our moment. You know, together we're glowing. Gonna be golden. Do that. Click. Right click. There. There. Okay, so we've got the first stone line heading to the main supplier. Oh, that could be cool. I could be your in-game Angela this time. Yeah. Yeah, we'll finally get the mix-up of where you get to be the one who actually knows how to play the game, and I'm the one having to get hit with the read case read as opposed to the endless read blurry read. You should make a coal burner snake for coal. Oh yeah, that's true. I should also do that. These guys are gonna need coal too, but I'm hoping that at the very least, where is it? When I get... Do I just have to put... Yeah, I need to get power into here. Once that's done, I could go into the lab and have them craft whatever the hell. So do these just take in these research packs and I could just... I just research using them, or... Like, yeah, I put in 10, I click on this, and it will research it on its own. That's what I think is the intended outcome. You figure out a way for the coal miners to feed themselves. I possibly could, but I'm also on the cusp of like electrifying things, so I'm not sure if that's like I spend all that time to do that. It probably would be smart to, just because then I would learn how to, by teaching them how to self-sustain themselves. By teaching them how to self-sustain and fuel themselves, I can then learn how to do that for other resources I'm gonna need later, presumably. So, press start research or it won't research. Okay. Okay, there we go. Research queue. Let's get the electric that. Do I need lamps or what? We'll see, but that takes 10. How many did I put in there? Because if it just needs... Yeah, how much? I have 11 in there, so... Let's get a power cable or 2 or 3. Put you down in bar 2. Then, hold on. Not coal, but you're gonna burn for now. Okay. Research up my electric stuff, baby. Yeah. Stop producing steam power. Okay. Oh, it has to do this 25 times, so it takes 250 seconds. So it takes a little under 5 minutes. Okay, that's fine. I just hope that's enough steam power. Yeah, okay. That much wood, based on that general rate of decay, that should be close enough. Let's... While we're waiting for that to happen, let me try to figure out how to work this. Because the only thing I can see that would be a problem is, because the hands, by default, the inserters need coal or something to power themselves, one thing is always going to end up needing to be manually fueled until we get the electricity there. Otherwise, it's just going to keep, like, being its own issue. But let's get... You can have more labs to help with that. That's... Okay, hold on. Let me... One there, one there. Alright. Okay, if I do this there, up, 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 up. There we go. I think that's enough to auto-fuel these guys now, theoretically. Yeah, because if they need coal, they'll start taking them from each other. I need to give them, like, some coal to hold on to each other. You can hold your mouse to the top right to see the current research stat, like I hold. Oh! Ooh, okay. That's cool. The problem is, though, with this outcome, the way this is currently routed, it's not gonna, like, these only supply to one end of things. So if I just... Yeah, these guys only supply on the right, not the right and the left like they were before. That's the problem. Hold on, that's just making a big stack up, pile up. Can I rotate to help? No, that won't rotate. The rotation won't help. They'll still post on the left side. Pick you up. Put you there. That'll drop it on the right. You're not losing too much, I guess. Let me put you back. It's nothing too bad. And that'll just auto-fill itself, so I've just got some coal in my pocket now to start fueling there. Come on. There we go. So now while I'm here, let me also... Wait, no, I'm not saying also yet, because I need to run down this way. Continue my little fuel port for the boiler. Because that'll need its own thing. Get you there. Are you out of... Oh, are you not done yet? Do I need to spend more time to get... Yeah, okay, I need to spend more time to get your... Not power, you've still got power. It's not being consumed, so you just need more research tokens. Let me just, I'll just burn all I've got on that and just toss it into the researcher. That's probably fine. That's probably not overkill, but you know. Yeah, those will take its sweet time. I need to move up. Just from this, going this far, just from like trying to make sure I'm not like losing, I'm not like losing any of like any time waste. If I can see how this becomes the problem child I keep hearing about the game being, and this is still early baby mode. Oh yeah, you're gonna be an issue, but okay. So stone's there, plate's there. I can... Is there an underground, like, conveyor, like a level thing? Belt immunity, not what I need. I need conveyor belt stuff. Gun turret layup, because logistics, here we go. That gives me... What is it? Underground belts, okay. Yeah, because I can do an underground belt, go from there, have them both queue up, and then reconnect over here into our big line for stone and everything. Let's just put you up. There we go. Put you there, keep you working. You need more coal. You're fine. The drills and the hands will be replaced with electricity, so the coal can just focus on being handed into the furnaces for now next. Until I believe we'll probably get an electric furnace at some point during research. Because why not have electrical everything? Alright. I'm making good progress on those research tokens. Let me just... give me the speed up. Give me the speed up, lads. There we go. Put you in. Keep your science in. Oh wait, I've got a second one. There we go. Take you. Both of you science the shit out of things. I love how with this game, Blurry's the one telling you what to do. It's finally his time. Yeah, I gotta make it fair. I can't always be the one going, Blurry, read, Blurry, pay attention. He has to get his own, like, his own turn in the spotlight like this for quid pro quo. Like, it gives a fun twist on the usual dynamic that keeps the character arcs interesting for the readers and the viewers of the show. And so they stop saying stuff beyond of just like us being an old married couple or something, or whatever has been going on in your chat recently, Blurry. Alright, let's just pick up some more coal to just have in pocket. Yes, sir, it's a not Enfield, but you know, I've got a gun. And I know at least Wolfguard has a gun in that game too, so it probably could be Enfield if we tried hard enough. Plot twists are important. Exactly, Pachi. Yeah, we need to keep the dynamics interesting. That way we keep a continuous, like, viewership retention for the... Oh, we finished the trail! Yay! Nice. Do I need to... Oh, can I control my research from here? In which case, logistics. Start research. Okay, it is continuing its own research. Nice. Love to see that. Okay, electric drill. I'll just start making a ton of those. And I'm gonna need to do a small bit of deforestation. I'll see everywhere. I'm shocked, Pachi. You're like a ninja, just popping in and out between chat and chat. I never know where to look for you. You're always just disappearing like a ninja. Get a few more of those. This is a nice tuft of trees. I'm gonna have to cut away and hope that, like, you know... The bugs aren't around here. They're all farther to the north. They shouldn't be that bad. When I've just, like, when they don't live around here, why would they be bothered by me chopping down the trees on my end of the turf? That's how you get when you're watching on PC. Oh, has your brother managed to actually switch over your PC back from Linux yet? Or do we need to bully him more till he does the right thing and let you play Enfield and other games and get your commissions back and stream? Wait, how the fuck do I go from third place? I have no clue how the YouTube, like, leaderboard ranking system works. That's all, like, Greek to me. Okay. You're going there. You got it. So let's start having cables heading that way, just zigzagging across the... We'll have them zigzag across the input line because if this is only going to be a coal input for the boiler, I only need to worry about keeping that there. Just keeping one line there, so I shouldn't need to, like, do multi-feeds for this. You probably have to wait till next weekend. That sucks, Pachi. Wish he would come back sooner so you could actually get, like, well, he can get what's coming to him, but also, like, so you could actually use your computer again without it being nonsense. But where are you? There we go. Oh, did I not get more of that? Huh. Gonna need to run back to get... Well, yeah, I've got the electric drill. Let's start putting that, like, here. A nice big drill just for it. And then we swap over to... Now I've got something on this side that can start... Yeah. It'll start, like, once we hook it up, that'll fill up the other side of the coal as well. Knob up you, knob up you. So, hold on. If we're gonna do the zigzag line up there, then we're gonna need to run power this way. Can these... I know there's a... The bugs can attack the building and there's stuff we'll need to repair. Is that, what's the word? Not bird, but, what is it? Do the power lines also get, affected by that? Or is it... Why can I not get rid of you on my hotbar? Oh, middle click. Okay, so I clear you there, put you down there. Now I've got the electric ones. And I can get the electric hands as well, so I can get rid of you as well. Once you get a good amount of iron, just pipe water closer to coal for the electricity. That's also probably smart, but I'll need to expand out the iron factory for that first, and that's gonna... I feel like that one I'll just save a bit for once I get the power. Because it's almost there. Yeah, keep fueling you there. Because once the power's in, I can just start with everything. Is logistics at... Yeah, okay, they are done with the research stuff. But I can... Gotta run back. God, I'm having to do so much cardio, running back and forth between two parts of my base. That's probably not the smartest, but... Hey. If it works. That's all I need to do is to work, not to work, like, smartly. You there, okay. I get a couple more pipes there. I don't think 40 is going to be enough. It's going to be, like, a bit more, but still. Yeah. Okay, back, down. Nope. Come on. Just almost there. Okay. Now we just gotta run the power. And we'll start having, for the moment, basically as much electricity as we'll need. Put you there. You there, put you there. You there. Put you there. Put you there. Okay. We've got coal heading to the boiler. That should supply itself. And oh wait, let me, you're just a burner inserter. Let's get you with an electric one. That way this side of things is self-sufficient. Or not. There we go. Close enough. BA! We've industrialized, everyone. We've got power, and we don't have lights, but close enough. All right. You're good then. That's double the coal we get. Let's start shifting over to running power lines down here to start fueling up the drills. I will let those two... I don't know how much power megawattage stuff we've got coming out of the, boiler just yet. So until I learn that... Oh yeah, we've got logistics. Yay. Let's just keep with the basics, everything basic now while we're waiting for... Let's get a lamp. I would like some light. Lamp, radar, I think? Oh, repair pack. That's something we're gonna need. Lamp, radar pack, stone walls, gun. There we go. We'll just set that as... Yeah. Better to use the burner so in case of blackout, it can fuel itself. That's also smart. I wonder. Hold up. Oh, nope. There we go. Put you in there. And then just in case, we've got a wood-powered burner inserter keeping it fueled. So, because I think the electric one should act faster, because it's got more coal and everything immediately next to it, probably, presumably. I don't know if that's my current logic there of we keep them next to each other, so one oh, okay. It'll auto keep working on one. And then just... yeah. Alright. You two. What's your deal? Oh, you're empty. Oh, that's a good time then to put you all back for now. And pull out the electric rigs. Yeah. You there. You there. You. There we go. No need for the yellow inserter. Alright, then I'll check that one out and swap that one out in a minute then. After I cycle these fellas out for electric ones. There and there. Ah, yes, cable management, my favorite part of every job. But now, I've got these going. I've got these organizing themselves. I no longer need the coal line this way, which will at least fuel that way, so I can start heading it towards the big collection pit I'm building of like all the lines I need. Actually, no, I don't need you to go down that far. I just need the coal to do that, and yeah, go a few more over. There'll be coal down there. This one's gonna be iron. This one's gonna be stone. This one's copper. So let me get the... Here we go. Underground belts. Get those fueling up. And then while those are building... Oh no, I've got... Do I just... So if I do... For underground belts, for this... do I have to have it from a running line there and then it follows in a straight line, then I have to put a way out? That's what I'm presuming. Hungry BRB. No problem, Pachi. Go get food. Go feed yourself. I'm presuming it's something like... where are you? Underground. Come on. So I'm presuming it's something like... we do it like that. Yeah, then it comes out in a straight line, so we just kind of have to do a little bit of a UE, but there we go. Now our lines are starting to accumulate how I intended. This is probably also another dumb thing, but hold on. Oh, it always builds 2. Perfect. Just give me more of these for now. As many as I need. This is a dumb plan, but if it works, it's not dumb. Into there. That will keep everything on one line. Okay. It's not double stacking it like I thought it would be, so it would be either side, but still. Now we've got our cargo lines for at least iron set up. Ooh, let's get some lights. Lights. There we go. Put you on the far end. Start. Whee, now I can see. I can see. I can fight. I don't know why that line of all things for fucking Billy and Mandy is one of the few is like hard stuck with my brain since I've watched that show as a kid. But it just every time I see I say I can see it, it always like finds its own way to slip. Celadon, thank you so much for the raid. How's it going? Hi raiders. In case you didn't know, that's my name, Case. Thank you for the father is proud of you, but you're in the wrong factory. So I know I'm working on getting back to Enfield, but I can't keep playing that one game on stream. There's only so much. I've already jumped from like halfway through the Valley 4 to already being in Yunlin? Younglin? Not Yunli. That's the character from Star Rail, but you know what I'm saying. Like, I've already jumped like so many patches, it's just another like disconnected experience for them. But Cow Ali, I think it's Cow Ali. Thank you so much for the follow, and everyone else. Hope you all had a great stream. What were you all doing today? Let me do a SO Celadonch. What we all doing? Monster Hunter Wild. Were you doing the Eden? It's Eden, right? The Eden or Omega raids. Not yeah, it should be Omega, not Eden. Eden is where I'm stuck at right now with Final Fantasy 14. That's a separate issue. That's what I've been hearing everyone doing in, at least all the people the people I've been hearing talk about it recently doing. Optimization pat hits? Wait, does the game actually run without trying to kill every single computer it touches now? Or is it still a bit of a ways before then? Alright, let me swap you out. Go, and then swap you out. Pick you there, pick you up. Oh, for sure, I'm getting 60 in lobbies, 55 fights. If only it didn't take, like, a whole year for the game to actually run. That would be amazing. But I'm glad the game runs now. I might start playing it again then, because it was like that with a lot of games actually where I want to play more of them, but every time I try to, they just don't run. Or like they run like the worst possible things imaginable. And that's with the RE engine, right? I think that's what they've been using, Capcom's been using for all their games since RE2 make, I think, or something. So that normally had really good performance. How did it like fumble that bag? Let's take you out. Replace you with, pull you back a little bit to get one of you there and one of you there. Just start. Yeah, you there, fuel up. And that should be both sides of, yeah, both sides of the conveyor being handled there now. But yeah, if all of you need to just raid and run in order after the long stream, I fully get it, no problem. I'll just be sitting here trying to figure out how Factorio works. I'm slowly getting somewhere because I've got, like, supply lines built up. That's a positive thing. I don't know how to... How do I make it so you don't point at the wrong... Like, so you can double stack these. Because I feel like that's something I'm messing up. Oh well, but for now... That's a lot of iron we're working with. We need to find something to use it for that isn't just... I mean, I guess I could just put them all in chests for the moment to keep things running, but... Yeah, because we're in a clog at the moment. I might as well just... Get me one more chest. Just for now. Because I need to... keep things... Oh. That's a bit too... There we go. Just keep stacking up everything there. Connect that belt together, but one tile after the... Oh, so if I just move it, like... No, not, rotate there. So if I move it... Here? Oh, like one tile down or something, or... Connect that belt together, one... Oh! Connect the belt together. There we go, now it's working out. Thank you. I was wondering why I was being stupid there, but that was just me not reading you right. Gotcha. Right. We've got that. We've got electricity powering that. Inserter's there. We've got an extra inserter now that I can use for when I get the... yeah, if I start powering up the... Where's the furnace I've got? Did I not have another furnace? I need to start industrializing the copper as well now. So put an inserter, I guess, here. Put you there. Get one more. Give me one more of these fellas. Grab you. Grab another power line just over there. No, no. Wait a minute. Where's my... There we go. Copper. Stone. Iron. And, alright. There, get me... Put the fuel in there. Get me just a lot. I'm gonna need a lot of these, just like a conveyor belt, just forever. Like, this is gonna be like an endlessly thing I'm gonna need to supply. There we go. Yeah, that works close enough. Okay. And now just light there. Light there. Alright. This is a solid little, I think, okay start. We've got mine drills bringing up everything we need. Those are accumulating at a little outpost there where I just stock all the resources, everything I accumulate. What do I actually need to do next beyond just like improve capacity? What's an actual thing to build? Right, there should be we got the steamer. The labs wants a lot more science packs. And I think, yeah, in automation, one of those should be like a constructor or something. Yeah, assembling machine. Let me move you up next. So once we get radar done, let me just get a lot of those. A lot of the research, what have yous. Send those up to just fuel out the research lab. That'll power us up for a bit because we're hitting the words. I swear, I know how words work. Get rid of you. Pick up you. Yeah, we put just some in there. Is it worth doing radar researching now? Because I've got that at the highest at the moment. Let's shuffle you back. That might be a bad, like... Oh, no, it saves the research progress. Okay. Let's get automation there. You can start working on having things automatically building the research juice for these guys. So for these labs, those will start funneling themselves. We just send a bunch of, like, split off some of the copper plates and iron plates, let them build what they need, then go off to, like, fuel up these to keep our research tech tree going. So if we can get that, and then radar good late game, but still useful late. What even is? Because I think I saw that was like a it like reveals bits of the map or something. I think that's what it said in the tutorial, but it wasn't actually the clearest. Because it said, "Oh boy, the radar revealed something," and then it told me to go to another tutorial instead of like explaining further. So I just assumed that it was a necessary step for the whole, you know, build the rocket ship. So if we're doing that, then if we're building up a little thing for our little labs to research with, let's just make a. I'll put a few in there, you in there, you in there. I don't have enough of anything else yet, but I'll have those two fill up with like from a conveyor line like here. So all the wherever we produce everything else, like an assembler or something here for just the science juice that goes in here and just fuels these two over and over. Possibly more if we get more stuff, just so we can do it either side. So that'll give us like 4 and then a like line to expand out if we need it. It acts like player vision, so if you're not far from the base, you can still see clear. Oh, gotcha. Okay, we've got automation research. Where are you? Long-handed insert. Okay, I don't know what makes that one special, but I'm sure it is something. How much? I presume there's an electric furnace in here at some point. Efficiency module, no. Because if there's not... What makes it special is its longness. Ah. I see, that clarifies everything now, thank you. Yeah, it's the extra long grip to get from the top shelf, of course. Yeah. When you have to call the tall person in for, like, when you're in the kitchen. Okay. Let's get in assembling machine at 2. No, let's get 2. Because that needs gears and the copper plate. So we need 1 to just build gears. So let's say we do that. Let's say we have that just for now. It's a bit of a choke point, I guess, to have this at the moment, but this at least gives me a spot where if I need to grab stuff, I'll be able to later. So we grab... Get some more of those, so... assembly machine. We'll have... 1 there. 1 there, 1 there. That puts us into... the recipe we want you to do is a gear. And we want you to do research juice. So yeah, you two are fueling each other. And then after that, I can start sending down the line. With like... Probably not the cleanest thing, but we're not worrying about clean right now. We're worrying about functional. I don't want to, like, I don't need to do a big loop, but I need to at least be souther than... Yeah, I need to be south of the iron mine, and then I can just, like, follow the... Yeah, I'll just follow the main fuel line for the boiler down that way. Also, let me... pick you up so you're at the end of the line. Max you up with coal again, just in case. So we've always got something. There. Can I get more light? I'm just... So much of my stuff is gonna also be spent on light so I can see. It's not that bad of a night vision, because it's just like dark. It's just like a gray filter dark. Like, not even that. It's like an opacity thing on the screen. But it still would be nice to, like, visibility. I can see. Like, the light, like, fill my heart with the light of industry and the Lord and whatever else nonsense like that. Like, you're getting it, right? Pick you up now that you've done there. Let's get... Do I have... I need more electric miners. I need a lot more gears. Hey, iron plate buddy. I'm gonna borrow you. Let's just have a bunch of those for now. Get me... Is it even, like, worth, like... I've got a lot of stone already I'm not using much for right now, so it's probably not the best. And I'm gonna have to... Power's out, god damn it. Alright, what's going on over here? Did you just... run out? Or is it a matter of... I had that turned around. Okay, when I moved it, I had it turned around. Whoops, that's all on me. That's a me whoopsies. That's that. There. Just alternate with the electric pole to keep the light line of everything going strong. Yeah, that's not. Back to here. You go there. Okay, I don't know what I need stone. No, everything else is on. Is that just a matter of not being enough power? Am I at a power capacity? Hold on. Hold on. Back. Running back down. Long insert is the move items further belts just please. Gotcha. That will be probably helpful as, like, things get much more cluttered. Are you just not hitting your capacity? Power output. No, it looks like that. Was it just the lights going out because it was approaching daytime? It just wasn't doing... Check electricity needs... Okay, so... So we got fluctuating production. So I should probably get a second boil. I'll have to go a bit. Remember, you don't need to put any fuel inside the burner inserter. Oh, wait. The burner inserters will fuel themselves if they need it. Is that really? I was wondering about that for making, like, self-sufficient stuff, because if it needs fuel in order to power stuff, it was gonna run out at one point to be as, like, a... How is it? It was gonna hit as, like, a breaking point at some point. Just from... If you need to fuel one with another, that's just not sustainable. It would have been the weak link in the thing. But if that's the case, that's actually really helpful. But, okay, I need another boiler. I'm seeing. Iron plate and pipes. Okay. I see something new. Iron plates, I'm starved, and I'm going to need a lot. Hold on. Sorry. Let's do a set of underground pipes. We're gonna have to move... Yeah, if we move this guy over here, the way I see it, we've got the inserter. We already moved it down. That was probably not the best. We probably need to do that. But if we do that, replace one with a U there. And then an underground pipe from there to, like, here. I can then build a second steam engine. And through that steam engine, get a second batch of power. Because we're not using all of the water consumption. It's getting 6 per second, so I could probably fuel more than one with a single boiler. Wait, no, that's water input, not... I see. That's where I was wrong. Interesting. Okay. So I can fuel it with a lot more water, but it's not doing... Oh, is there a steam throughput? So I can just instead put you there. And through that... get higher production? No, because you... Or is it because they're sharing the same amount of steam, they're not producing as much power together? What's this deal? But production max is... Oh, is it because... My production max is 118 megawatts. I'm not going anywhere near, so I'm just seeing, like, any of the fluctuations I'm seeing is just it slow, like these things slowly turning on over time. It's like any of the stuff I'm seeing is not like it's just how like the wires are run and like in the code. It's not just a matter of like I'm seeing the lights go out, I'm not doing enough power. Okay, that was just me panicking or like overthinking. No. Yeah, for now, I'll just keep grabbing you all. This way. That's probably enough. And if not, well... I did say I want to move my resource stuff there. Is it... It might be worth just, like, cut these out. Just pick up my entire belt again. Just start moving the entire resource chain back further so we've got the highway of everything connecting over and over more. So it's... Because I can... Yeah. The auto-build researcher for the science lab is nice, but with how it is, I don't... That might not be the most convenient thing just yet. Thinking on it. If I'm having to rework some stuff. Hold on. Nope, stop. Stop. Okay. So stone we've just left up here. I should probably get something going there. So it's just not... So it's not just dead. If I get you there, that cuts you off. You two will just start supplying more stone than I know what to do with. That gets that there. Furnace here is out of coal again. There are 2 bars to check. Satisfaction, production. You want them both to always be green. So, yeah. These are both blue, though. I mean, they're full. They're both hitting their max. Yeah, they're both max. They're not... Well, Unless you mean this screen where it's like flickering and wobbling. Because it says it only needs like much less than what it's getting. Or what I'm producing? Is that what I'm guessing? It's got power. There's power there. Things are working. Oh, hooray. We've researched stone walls. I presume that's what we need the... Oh, light armor. Let's put on some armor. What's that? Yeah, there we go. I presume stone wall is just how we... Oh, stone brick made in furnaces. Okay. So I guess I can take all of this stone, start up a production line where these go in, start turning you into the stone brick production line so I can start working on walls and shit, presumably. We got as much iron plate as we need because this is going to be keep connecting to the coal line. So... Okay. Plot here is gonna be split off. Well, maybe not exactly down the dead center there, but like where am I going with this? We take a give me some furnaces to set down. Take a furnace here, start furnace here and a furnace there. You there, you there. We've got coal feeding both of them, but I don't have a... Do I have a splitter? Do I have a splitter in this thing yet? Yes, I do. So let's make a few of those. So with the splitter, I will... Where are you? There you are. I presume that only needs one input to do two outputs. So do that there. Run the power lines here. And then have one of these just plucking a bunch of coal to send down the line. And if this works as I think, that'll at least start fueling us up with... Yeah. Okay, so we've got endlessly fed stone mills. We just need those to then just connect back up to the stone spot. This one's easy enough, because it's just a matter of a... Yeah, there you go. Put you there, put you... There. You're getting that. Meanwhile, you need to be... You to be the one to turn there. And I need another one of those undergrounds. Undergrounds fuel that. That'll fill up that side. I think. If the plan is working. If the thing gets power, too. You there. Put you there. Put you there. There we go. So, the stone is self-sustaining now. New tip, shoot targeting. What? Oh, it's telling me how to shoot. Colorful graph lines to analyze electricity detail, but 2 bars at the top is his main concern. So I just need to keep worrying about these two, then make sure they're both green and not like one's dead or one is into red or something. I presume. Pull all these out. Because unless there's stuff that needs raw stone, having cooked stone for now is probably better for us in the current run. Oh. Is there a faster, like, quick click, like, instead of just manually dragging these over? That'd be a helpful, like, little tip to get. save myself from having to constantly... Okay. You there. There. Alright. So now that the stone is self-sufficient, the furnaces are fueled. I need to start working on the copper. It's not maximum output, but I need to reorganize how I've got the copper. Shit. Okay. Thank you. So, okay. Let's cut these out for the moment. That one's fine for now. How am I gonna split this one up? I'm gonna need a lot of these underground ones. I'm feeling like it. Okay. So you're staggering, that's fine. If I do another... Let's say I do another line like this, this. Turn. Underground there. Underground there. And then just put another hand there. This will be the sort of our coal line that connects up to these two. What will be these two. Because then I can just put the furnace back here. Put you back there. Put you there. That's not how I was expecting that to go, but still, that's fine. And then you there. Is this? It's a little bit wider than it needs to be, but if it works, it works. So long as it gets the job done, that's what matters here in this economy. Okay, I think... Oh, right, radios are done. Fast inserter steel processing. Let's just start researching everything else for now. It just needs red. Heavy armor. Alright. So I think that's fine for now. We've got a big supply of coal that isn't even connected to the boiler. This is just our backup emergency coal. We've got a lot of iron we could probably, like, optimize to make more of, but at least for now, in not the cleanest way, we've got self-sufficient copper, self-sufficient stone, self-sufficient of that. Let me, actually, while I've got stone, that was what I wanted to look at. I wanted to... stone walls, I think I was looking at. Yeah, I was looking at getting stone walls and just building, like, a small barricade or whatever to keep whatever's going on up north away. Because I can see there are bugs. How far away are we talking for these guys? Okay, yeah. They're a ways away, so if I just start building a wall and making the bugs deal with it, that's at least something. Let's just... Let's move the wall a bit further to the right, because I feel like that's not actually covering everything I need. I think that's just... Yeah, that's... There we go. That's actually at least covering some of the copper, and if they're coming directly from up there, because I'm seeing is like, they're coming from up here, they're heading that way, that'll at least make them have to curve around a little bit. And once I get these gun turrets set up, I can start turning this into like a big pillbox wall, I presume. Just put them there, put the guns in, and just let the guns blast from inside the wall while they're distracted. That's the current idea. But now we've got back to Let's take you out, pick you up, pick you up. I said pick you up. SMG shock. Ooh, let's just get those building at least, so I've got more than just the starter pistol and light armor. But with that done, have a repair pack just in case as well. So we've got assembling machines we're not using to build anything yet, because I'm still not... Intermediary products would be nice, but I'm not seeing like a big project to work towards just yet with the current research tree. So I guess if I don't have a big project I'm working towards, it's probably fine to just start accumulating research stuff, but that's also like a long tray of like stuff to work back, so I'll just leave. I'm just gonna pick these up, actually. I do want to eventually move to have a full base down by the lake, but not just yet. Let's have you here, pick you up, pick you up. There we go. And then just run to have the research stuff be literally right next to everything. That way the production can be a lot quicker and handle anything we might need. But like if we need to like change on the fly, like adjust. So where are you? Yeah, let's have you. No, we don't need both of those. Hold on. Pull those over. Power line. Power line there. Power line there. Power line there. You. Oh, I need more hands. I'm running out of hands. Ah. But put you there. Put another you there like we did last time. And then just okay, I've got enough copper. I don't need to do any more with copper. You're gonna be building these. You're building gears. Give me 5 hands at a time. 5 at a time. That should be bulk enough. Start connecting everything. I'm seeing the problem. I'm seeing the issue. Like, besides the lack of like the personal lack of like a big end project to work towards just yet, I am seeing the issue of where it becomes a problem. Don't put these down, actually, now that I think about it. But you... Yeah, do these again, where it's like... Yeah. Go. You want to make gear. You want to make science. You want to put one in the other. And that will keep us... Okay. If we start running low on... We have more than enough copper to last us a lifetime. The main... Like, I think the main choke point is just going to be steel production. For the moment. But I don't think we need to worry just yet there. Fact. Can I just... rework some of the wires. Now that I've got a bit of space, I can start a second production line for the iron plates. Do those, have them, then just get back there. Ba-da-ba-ba. Then have you all... For the love of... Okay, there. Fine. You're accumulating those. You guys, you all get. Oh, hold on. Nope. This needs to be redone. I need to bring it down one set of blocks, tiles. Nope. 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 Pick up. Nope. You there, and you there. Put one of you there, one of you there. Furnace, furnace. Okay. Oh, right, we need to... One more. There we go. Now they're cooking. Then put you there. You there. Then those can just continue on and be rejoined with the... There we go. Okay, so now we've kind of increased, like doubled our current steel plate production, or iron plate production. That's what we've got there. The main limit is now just getting enough iron, but I think we're making good progress with the resource we've got there, just keeping up with those four. Got more than enough coal for whatever we're gonna need for like a while. So now with those doubled, I feel like that's gonna even out whatever we've got for like science research beyond just like however we speed those up. It's almost time for like another ad break on Twitch, so I'm gonna start that again early just because I need to run to the restroom, and then I'll think about what we're doing next as like the big production line edition. So I'll be back in a sec. Save game first. First stream solid start. Make sure I've got that there. And yeah, I'll be back in a moment. Okay, I know I said it was just gonna be like quick restroom break. I also ended up like making myself a quesadilla to nibble on. I'm hungry and I'm feeling the way I'm focusing on the game right now. I can see this becoming a problem. So if I don't control myself on stream and I just keep playing, I'm getting ahead of myself so I can make sure to, you know, have something to eat before like I lose myself in completely. Huh. Okay, you're not getting what you need because of the production rate. So let's just leave that for now then. Take you two up. It's just a singular research lab. Hey! Nories? Nowhere XYZ? Neories? Yeah, no, Neories, I think. Thank you so much for the follow. Hope you're doing good. I saw you on YouTube. I guess you popped over to Twitch chat then, but appreciate that either way. What to do next? What to do next? I've got a lot of stone that I could just make another like another couple. Just get a couple more assembling machines in my back pocket and start working on my brick, like my wall, so that this does it for me. But come on, you can hurry up faster than. Are you planning on beating this game? I did not know how long I was gonna play this game in the first place. I'm probably gonna work towards it then. This might be a new like long-term game project for me then, based on just how like I'm feeling myself like get into it. So probably, I know the end goal is build a spaceship. I have no clue how I'm gonna get there, but that's all I know for like the big goal projects for this. And I might, after I beat the game, just so I don't get myself in over my head and spend money, I'm gonna wait to get the DLC till after I beat the game for the first time, since I know that's supposed to be like a do it again, but now in space thing, if I've heard it right. So we got the splitter there going. Double stone production, you're gonna be leading up into, yeah. Where's the extra long arm? Let's grab one of you. Because if that's the case... could I potentially filter you, get stone. Welcome back, Pachi. How's it going? I've just been cycling things around. So let's grab stone. Oh, so it pushes farther away. So let's put you into here. And you're just gonna be building me walls. With all of the... yeah. I can't put all of my stone in this. I'll just put the rest of this back just in case. So... stone production is just build the walls till I get stuff. And I'm gonna start, like, reinforcing the north. Because I feel like that. If the save is for knowing the basics, it should be fine, but thinking long-term with this world, I suggest the main boss because reorganizing where you're starting is pretty annoying. Probably. I don't think... yeah. Based on how, like, Blurry said earlier in YouTube chat, he'll play this with other people, I might nag him to do, like, a main, like, world with us together to, like, do my actual, like, first proper beating of the game. But just for, like, poking around and figuring out what's going on, I think this is the... oh. Oh, so that's how the wall tech... oh, so it is just, like, a tile map for the walls. Gotcha. I feel like this should be fine just for, like, as I said, messing around. I tried having, like, a main bus thing here going on. Like you said, like, we've got everything running this way, but I don't think I set it up properly, like, as a proper, like, main bus. If you get what I'm saying. Because it's, like, it's there, it's feeding up, but I don't think the bus is long enough, so I would need to, like, I know there's a way to blueprint everything, so, like, blueprint this, move it down, just build, like, a long conveyor chain for everything else to feed off of, and then start bussing that, but I'll figure that out later. This is just, I need to know what I need to figure out what I'm doing first before we go any further. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, stone. No. Oh. Wait. Oh? Did I... What? Was that me? Was that just... Oh. Oh, I can put these down. And... So I can put these down and walk a little bit faster. Okay. Main bus is overrated, overused, spaghetti all the way. That's probably gonna be this world, but still. Huh? Yeah. But okay, so if these lets me run around a bit better, let me just, at the very least, pave a road right next to, like, the main bus. So I've got, like, a highway I can follow down as I'm like, running there. Get one there, then probably get a line. Where's that stone? Where's that stone brick? Was that all of the stone brick already? Huh. Okay, so that's why stone can be very useful in this stand. Gotcha. Slight spoiler and vague. Chen and Enderman can be absolute gaslight. I mean, how far are you talking about spoiler-wise? Because I finished Valley 4, but yeah. They're absolutely like... I'm not saying gaslights, but I love how often you can just throw Chen under the bus for the stupid ideas you come up with. Unless you're talking about the first thing you do in Wuling, where you meet the funny cat lady. Is she a cat? Is Tong Tong a cat? I don't know. Either way, I do want to get Tong Tong too, but I hope her banner isn't around the same time as Rossi's, because I want them both. There seems to be a lot of stuff to remember where each thing goes. Yes, but I think, Pachi, what makes that manageable is the fact that because you're building how each, like, web goes, at the start, before you hit, like, the... whatever that thing is from like, what, like, the Mechanicus or whatever, where after a certain point it grows to a level where you don't understand how it works, it just does. Until then, because you build each tile yourself, you at least get some understanding of how it works to yourself intuitively. Yeah, I even delay space to make sure the factories go properly. Did on my playthrough, so regret to this day. I mean... Okay, wait, can I not... Okay, I need to have the stone in hand in order to start undoing that work. Let me try... Put you down there. Yeah, there we go. Let's do a 3 wide. Little highway there. Have that lead. Oh, okay. You Rock, how dare you? Hold on. Rock, how dare you? You ruined my highway. You made me mess it up, you bastard. Go away, Stone. Okay, there we go. You make it spaghetti because you can't control your factory flow. I make spaghetti, so I minimize belt buffers. We are not the same. Yeah, that's... spaghetti because it's optimal, and spaghetti because that's just how the factory works. Sometimes that's just how it be. Like, as long as it works and it's not, like, actively fighting you, is that really a bad thing to have a spaghetti factory? Yeah, that's what makes me critics. I don't... As long as it works... And, like, you just get able to fix, like, whatever small issues whenever the bugs come to attack. I don't see that as a big problem. Okay. Okay, so now you're getting enough fuel, huh? Let's try this then. Okay. And put some in you so we can speed up our factory. But I think we're finally if we're not like matching the speed we had there before, you can check the pollution map. How do we do? Oh, there we go. Oh, it's about to. Looks like. So, why don't we start, you know. How far is the gun? How far? Okay, gun turrets are next. I need you to research a bit faster, labs. Like, I can manage with what I've got so far, but I would like to have, you know, some pillboxes up north to keep the defenses going. Alright. Just build up my own walls at this rate. Alright. Alright, that seems reasonably large. So while that's going, I could then put, I presume I'd just put turret in there, as long as I keep supplying them with their own ammo, I presume. I think that's what I remember seeing in the tutorial, because it's been days, and I only played like a little bit of it. Let's keep paddling up our little road, because if we need to rush up to defend. Okay, gun turrets have been made. What do we need for this? Iron plate, iron wheat, cog wheat. Ooh. Okay, actually. Okay. New thought then. We get assembler here. We need the extra long arm. Where you at? We need you to start building gears. Yeah, you'll start filling that up. Oh, you're also faster. Okay, that's a thing to like upgrade slowly over time where they just get faster and better. But do that and then just... Okay. I need a hand to take these out. Nah, it's fine, whatever. You... No, I could have just put a box, never mind. Fuck. Putting back out. Wait, get back here, long arm. Alright, so you want to do gears. You're gonna do that a lot. You're gonna then output into this box. So we've got a box just for making gears before we lose everything to the other side. So pull you up. And then gun turret. First turret coming up. Let's load you up. And then I'm probably also going to start doing a ammunition automation factory too. Okay. But yeah, we get you here. Put you in there. And then we just, I think if we pillbox it like that, it should still have range. 5 ammunition, and then 5 ammo there. What do I need to build ammo? Just iron plates. Okay. Okay. The spaghetti is starting to form. The spaghetti is going to start to form in order to make any of this work, but... Furnace wall and gun turret lol, best early defense. Oh, yeah, I guess furnace is also an option for just having a big, like, wall to block stuff off with. Do that make you have... You just do ammunition? Does that... Okay. You can pluck stuff out. Okay. It might be cutting down our supply initially, but that gives it time to, we can expand that out later. Because we're gonna need to increase our production of stuff anyways. So I just need a couple lot of ammunition. Well, take these down actually. I can get a bunch of the unclaimed plates here and just hand make a bunch of them. All right. Actually grab a couple of those and then just... All right. You usually welcome the first few battle nets with a shotgun and have peace for the next few hours. I mean, they've not... The pollution should be getting to them soon. I just want to preempt whatever they've got coming my way. Because I feel like that'll be the issue, but... It might be smart to just run up and just start going, you know... Like... Go all Starship Trooper on their ass, but... Since the only nest we know is to the north, why do that myself when I can just automate it? Alright. Where are you, gun? There we go. Okay, so then we just put in, we'll put in 10 of those, 10 of those. You've got 7, I'll make that 10. Ten, 10, 10, 10. Okay, cool. Close enough. Close enough. There we go. Then I've got my own ammo split between my own guns. Let's swap those around so I've got the rifle first. Come on, wall. Come on. Get a few hands. Just make the walls in a box that I can handle. Come on. Power line over. Yeah. Just keep filling that up. I will get some more stone brick and start building the path up further. Need to continue out that way and that way, and then yeah, then we just filled a 2 wall that way, a 2 big wall that way. These, provided they just don't loop around the other way, this should at least cover anyone coming directly down. The research is slowing but still going fine. That's fine, I can break those down for now. Just let it focus on one, since it's not producing enough. I'm back, what do you mean? You could be attacked? Oh yeah! There's alien bugs up to the north that kind of don't like us if we keep polluting the planet. You know, technically a like theme about like environmentalism, stop polluting the planet, etc., stuff like that, but also you know, we kind of need to if we want to survive, so we're doing what we can. Yeah, understandable. I don't fault them for that. I'm just also building up my like defenses. Yeah, see, there they are up there, like the biters and everything. Yeah, I presume we can probably shoot those down just fine, but oh. How do I shuffle those back better? C. Oh, okay. Okay, there we go. Talk about coincidences. Yeah, I feel like I set myself up for that one. Yeah. In my attempt to demonstrate, I kind of did so a bit too effectively. But that's fine. Alright. We've got at least running path up there. We'll slowly build up the wall. Wall, how many you got? 10. Not bad. Oh, we got another gun turret to add to the line. So 1, 2, there. So we then just put you as a... Oh, thank you for the Tamagotchi. Hydrate, Bastion. Stretch. I need to remember to add the stretch, like, redeem for things. But, that's a future thing that I'll probably also forget to do. Because I know, like, I could probably do it tomorrow, like, after stream. But I know after stream I'm probably either going to play more Enfield or play more, what's it? Oh, wait, where are you? Ammo. Play more Enfield or end up playing more Elite Dangerous. Because I am, like, way too many jumps behind on, like, Distant Worlds, and I don't want to be left behind when everyone's just jumping off the next bit. I already had to cover, like, what was it? 10,000 light years or something? In order to catch up with everyone at Rendezvous Point for that big space game. And I'm just slow. Because I've not been playing. Because Arknights took my life up. But, okay. What to do next? Oh, so we're not getting a stone now. It's not enough stone production. So we might need to up... Well, no, that's still working on the wall, so we don't need to worry about... As long as it's keeping up wall production, I guess that's fine. But we're running low on some other stuff. Like, if we want to, like... Yeah. So we just do the... Yes, okay. Where was I saying? I forgot what I was saying as I ran up to go fix the walls. Oh well. I think we are maxed out on coal, yeah. We need to find something to actually use all this coal on, because it's nice to have a very good emergency backup supply. But, what else? Oh well. I'll figure something out eventually, but, oh yeah, maybe an iron chest or two might be good to just store these in. Is everything alright with my model? One sec. Let's see if calibrating like that is. Part of it is just like the way my mouth shapes work. It's kind of I had an issue when I was first getting this new model rigged, where like if I tried to deliberately make a O shape in my mouth, like it kind of was like not sensitive enough, and I had to like hyper pog champ when I was puppeting the model at first, and it, like I think we might have slightly overcorrected that in the rigging, but because now like my default mouth shape is if I'm just talking normally and neutrally, it becomes an O mouth, but if I like slightly smile, then it becomes a normal one. So I need it. It's basically like it works fine if I just slightly smile and keep that as like a habit and stuff. So that's good. Otherwise, like, it's probably something I could ask to be touched up, but it's not a big deal. I'll wait till, like, I need to either get more expressions or more stuff before, like, having that much up. Lungs out. Yes, it is Wispion. In fact, I saw an early screening of it last night. It's very good. It is so worth it. And easy birthday. Oh, is it? Happy Iron Lung birthday you've got going on. Congrats. You doing anything special for your birthday, or is it just having fun watching stuff? Having fun watching the cinema film, the great new horror masterpiece from Markiplier. Actually, are you going... Just chilling. Are you going to see it, actually? Because you mentioned it and you brought it up. Are you going to see it? Because, having personally seen it, highly recommend. Fantastic film. Definitely worth the shot. Definitely worth it. If you can see it in your theater. Because I know that's another problem with that, like, keeping, like, Arthur and Aries from seeing it immediately is, like, they don't have showings around then. Oh! New tip, I can fast replace belts in underground. Oh! Second lab to research fast. That's true. I could put down the second lab again. The main thing I'm seeing about the second lab is that, like, if I have both labs there, yeah, I'll research faster, and then I have, like, barely any research, like, juices coming out. It's producing faster than one lab that can consume, but not enough for two, I think. Is the best way to put it, what I've been putting up with. Which, yeah, that could just be an optimized thing. Like, I could probably make that work a lot better if I just had more of these production lines going on, but, I'm just eyeballing how I'm gonna be upgrading everything and stuff. Because if I just, if I put those there, if I shift click a bunch of coal in as well, so I can keep my coal storage up, that'll hold those for a while. I mean, but I have too much lab buffering on the science belts. Is that so? I guess, because at least when it actually does reach peak, then it will, like, speed up faster before, like, having to recoup itself. Oh, so hi, Fast Wolf, how's it going? Thanks for stopping by. How's your day, man? Okay, so this should be increasing our iron input, and slowly they're working on their output. I'm presuming... Okay, these are fast enough. I don't need to replace the arms with the faster ones just yet, but... Well... Yeah, faster inserter also takes a lot of more power by, like, a fair order magnitude, so it's probably fine to not research into those just yet. But steel. What do we see with steel under the research tree? That's when I get a steel axe and stuff. Okay. Trigger an alien attack by pollution? Huh? Oh! Oh, they're coming in from that side! Bastards! Stop that! Anywhere else under attack, or is it just the left side? Are they gone? Are they gone? Huh. I guess that worked out? Question mark? Okay, do I have a repair kit? I do have a repair kit. Okay, let's oh, that's not what I wanted. There we go. You're back in action. Even if copper is kind of, like, throttled. Is there a way to make the factory more environmentally friendly? Probably not at our current production. I presume there's probably stuff we can get later on, like solar and everything. But, yeah, solar panels, stuff like that. Way further on, but not at the current levels we've got. Like, we need to worry hard to research into that, it looks like. Okay. Let's get some more furnaces. Because I'm... At least, copper-wise, I see how we can improve throughput. So if we put you there and you there. You there, put you there, You there. Alright. That's doing that. I need power to this bit. Hooray for the messy power lines. Spin you around. Alright, that's putting in, and I just need to get the output back up. So this is just there we go. That's that one done. That's increasing copper output, but we don't much need. Yeah, if in the beginning there isn't much to talk about for pollution. Yeah, we're kind of stuck with having to be a bit of a environmental disaster for now. Go. Oh, do I need to pre-make some underground ones and it'll auto-collect. Oh, okay. You there, you there. There we go. Alright. That increased our copper output by just having more things to mine it there. Now we need to do the same with the iron. Copper, iron. Stone's mostly just going towards the walls. Like, I could probably save some up for later, but we just need them for walls. We need to build up our fortress pillbox up north, where the nest is. Oh, there's a new nest to the left. Great. Well, let's, I feel like we can just then worry about get these done first. And then we get like our at least big 5-line artillery. And then we'll just start building like smaller like 5 lines or whatever pillboxes up to the west. Took me a sec to like, I don't know why it took me a long time to remember west is left basically. Yeah. Yeah, like northeast, southwest, never reads like blah 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 blah. I remember that. Oh boy, we've got some broken walls. That'll be fun. Or whatever the opposite of fun is, but get up, get up, get up. I presume those don't repair in my inventory. They're just going to be a separate pile of broken... Yeah, we've got broken walls. Okay. Alright, since we've got you guys over here, why don't we start with a little, I think that's... Yeah, I think that's big enough for the gun. Yeah, we'll just have 5 of those built already, and then we just Sorry, that's how I just generally act when I need to fill dead air. Just like mumbling random tunes to myself. Right. But that's drastically increased our copper throughput. I feel like that hand might be worth a... Oh, yeah. Okay, so those are good. Those are plentiful. Let's take a few of those. Do I have any? Take a few of the iron. Alright. So once these guns are built, yeah, I make sure they fit. Yeah, okay. You there. You there. You there. All right. Can I repair that? Yeah. Okay. I can't touch up the wall a bit. And then it's just a stupid amount of handmade ammo. It's fine. So while the ammo's building, what can I do to? We need to dramatically increase the throughput of the iron as well. Luckily, this one should be a bit easier because we've got a bit of a lead in before we head to the... So if we just cut that out. Put that there. And then just, yeah, there we go. Now we open up a spot we can put 2 more of these furnace friends. After we actually end up getting the claws. You need to big iron smelting form. That's what I'm seeing right now. We're needing a lot of iron for a lot of stuff. So why don't 10. 10. 10. 10. I don't have enough for the rest, but that last one will be fine, probably. Let's get the rest of this going. Yeah, put you there. Put furnace there. Put you in there. And now coal. Oh boy, we need another coal off-road. You could try building a bigger smelting array. That is true. We could try that. But right now I'm thinking... No, that might not be... That's not low and... Try making a line of 10 smelters and figure how to efficiently feed them on coal. True. True. What do we got? So the main thing I'm trying to worry about is we've got the input coal here and the output iron generally going here. So it's a matter of how do I increase throughput in both where everyone has access to the coal. Like, the first thing actually is just mainly getting everyone access to the coal. Because like if we can just get a line to just feed some into like guys up here and then we can feed out there. I don't want to waste the space up here because that is a direct line to the mine, and it feels like a waste to just leave it when we can help clean it up and make those fuse up there. They can form on the right side of the iron patch, like over here. Alright, then we'll give that one a shot. Hold on, let me get some let me just get some lights down here. That's not... There we go. Alright. So let's start with one of these. That needs to get fed in coal from somewhere. Gets its output fed to a belt. It's probably going to be a central belt. Like, okay. My thought here, then. We have a large excess of... Where is it? We get a splitter here. We have a large excess of coal. So if we have in one way, like a central-ish, like coal platform they can take off, have the furnaces like either side or whatever, that feeds them all the coal they need there. That would give us, but the problem is there, but then we need 2 inputs and 1 output. That only feeds 1 input, so it might be better actually to just have... Oh, let's get rid of that. You could make 1 coal lane and 1 iron lane at the same belt. That's true. We could share the belts. Hold on. Where are you, splitters? Get me a few. So if I get whenever those done, split coal, have one route coming this way, have it merge with like these two merge into each other and come out. That's right, these have 2 lanes, and I keep forgetting that you can have multiple items on a conveyor belt, not just one type. That's just how I've been organizing so far. Can I move you for a sec? There we go. You there. No, where is it? Do I have an inserter? You need the middle. All right, and they both need to meet in a middle belt. Hold on. Let me move this one over then. Hold on. There we go. Set up that one there. Get that there. And then we have, that handles that. There we go. And then we do something like this. And then they do that. Okay. And then we just power line there. Okay. So if we do that, then we could just keep expanding out. Then we just need like belts for the output, but that's much easier than like multiple belts merging back in from the output is much easier than. Okay. So in that case, then just need to. So then I just need to run a power line there. That fuels you. Let me get some more of these claws. This dramatically increases the output over here, and I can start depreciating. Well, not fully depreciating, leaving that as like an early draft, and then I can start focusing on expanding this one over there and just have that as like a backup route or whatever. Do I actually... Hold on, I'm gonna need a few more undergrounds, and I'm gonna need to... Let's do the mess of power cables now, where I know you're gonna be needed. Because I might need to turn this entire array around, at least. Have them both head up to converge, like a... Like, have them both head up with a... Well, let me just gather a lot of everything. Because if I... Like, the way I'm thinking... Come on, just give me all of that. One of them heads up, converges up here. The other heads up, converges up there. It keeps our like a supply line connected over there. Yeah, I could connect them at one end, but it wouldn't be like the... Yeah, so we send it one up there. we send one up there. No, we don't want the undergrounds. Oh, there's a tree in the way. That's why I wanted to underground. Trees, go away. Then we do one last underground supply to here. That keeps that train going, and that will still have the double wide there. Then we just do a similar but connect it up that way. It might be a bit excessive, but that's my current thought process. Tree go away. Tree go away. Tree, not now. There's gonna be a lot of chopping. Hold on, I might as well just preemptively chop all this down. Up, up. Nope, up. Up, 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 up. Up, up, up. There we go. Alright, so that's offloading its own stuff. We're hitting a good efficiency there, so we just need to make sure we reach enough for... Okay, the lights are just going down consistently. That's just a matter of, like, the day going up. And now I have a lot of iron. So now I can start working on reproducing... Well, I don't need that much copper plates. I've got plenty of copper plates. I just need to actually replace those with Oh, can I just click and replace like that? Okay, that's nice. I guess I can start working on that too for the stone. 92 walls. Ooh. Okay, yeah, that's definitely... Our pillboxes are definitely going to be strong and defensive. Okay. Oh, these aren't spaced properly. Shit. Hold up. This is gonna bother me. Hold up, I need to fix my spacing. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Big gun. Gun. And then we just, Nope. That one up too. There we go. Now it's all working enough. I'm starting to see the appeal of this game. With the iron setup, you can get one mining drill for 2 furnace land, can do 24. Not including the amount needed for the drill. Yeah. Holy shit, I just saw the Prospect Country. Yeah, that's the I think that's like a big... I don't say it's a... That's a big, like, a wall to overcome with Factorio, is that, like, it costs, like, $35 US, and it doesn't go on sale. Like, it's never gone on sale. Like, that was a big thing that they keep going, is like, Factorio knows what it is, and it does not go on sale. Yeah. I wish it was just 35 reals. Yeah. Over 100, holy shit. Yeah, Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, that's a hell of a lot of money they're asking for there. I fully get not getting it then, if that's what you've got. Like, if you can't afford it, because god damn. Yeah. Alright. Because we're seeing the bottom 2 furnaces aren't getting activated anymore. I think technically we have access to put in one more. Put in you. You put you there. Where's my repair kit? I said repair kit, not delete kit. I'm not gonna put that much money in a game don't know if I would enjoy playing. That's absolutely fair. That's why, hopefully, you can get your brother to fix your computer again and make it like Windows or playable again. If you can get Enfield running on that computer, Enfield's factory thing is very much like a much more simplified version of this. It's a much easier to approach like onboarding status for that. So since the game's free, oh, and the game does have a demo out, huh? Oh yeah, I guess the game does have a demo I could have tried instead of spending 35 bucks on it. Whoops. Oh well, I would have, seeing how much I'm enjoying this, I probably would have ended up buying it anyway, so that's not a big deal on my end. But yeah, that is a lot of money for a lot of people, so I fully get not grabbing it there on your own. So let's grab a few more of these science labs. And a lot more belts, because I feel like I'm gonna need those belts. What's this bonuses? Oh, damage bonuses. Nice. How's the power looking? Okay, power's doing good. We're still well within the green. But yeah, even with demo would entertain me enough to spend 100 units. That's too much for a genre game that isn't really my general vibe. That's absolutely fair. Like, this is a lot of money to ask for a very specific, like, thrill. Yeah, if this is the kind of thrill you're looking for, it's absolutely not worth the money compared to like other similar games that give a similar like experience, even if it's for like much cheaper. Because like, what was it? If you want this but in 3D besides Enfield, Satisfactory is like a dedicated version of doing that, and it's also that one actually does go on sale and is much more like approachable in that sense. Okay. Do I want to... Roller Coaster Tycoon 1 and 2 will keep me busy enough to not spend that much. That's also a very good decision. I haven't seen anyone steered wrong by Roller Coaster Tycoon. Not recently, anyways. Okay. So if this is the pattern where it's like 2 convergent to 1 and then outward, I have enough copper plates backed up. Let's rework all of what I've got going on here so far. I have more than enough copper plates I need to do anything with. Let's get you all going. Pick you up. Come on, pick up. Okay, so it only picks up stuff immediately in front of me. Gotcha, that's why it's a little bit annoying to do so. Right. Where do I want it? I should probably do it down south, so let's take the conveyor. Well, let's yeah, there we go. Now we've got some space for everything. And then we just let's start by laying out each of the furnaces. Each of you, one of you, one of you. If I remember the first 2 science packs, cost more with iron, copper, the copper. Yeah, copper is much less needed. That's what I'm seeing a lot of, because this is, I think my case over here was full. Yeah, let me quickly just offload a bunch of copper I've got there that I don't need. Put you there, put you there, put you there, put you there. Hold on, I might need to offload that and then just have Actually, no, I do want the... Yeah, we do want the... Yeah, the offloading ramp to be upwards. That way, no matter how far down we extend, there's always some way to... There's always, like... It's always able to take the least route and easier to expand than having to constantly adjust the output pipe. Put you there, put you there, put you there, put you there. Ba ba. Ba ba. You in there, ba ba. There we go, and then these two just go over into... Alright. And that's increasing our factory output there, so we just need to put a little bit more. Alright. This is just... These poor cable management inside for however these power lines are supposed to go. I feel bad for that, but... Yeah. We're still doing good. We can afford more science labs over here now. 4. So then we just pull... you out. Probably an excessive amount, but might as well, like, expand production capacity. Alright. How fast is... Let's see, how fast are we going there? Oh, we're seeing the spike. We're seeing the spike. Things are going much faster. Nice. Alright. It's... Oh god, it's already almost midnight. It's already almost been 3 hours. Good god. I see the problem with this game. I see why people why, like, when Mandalore Gaming was doing his reviews, like, I started playing one day and then I had to face the light of the sun. Yeah, okay. Do I want to keep going now or do I want to save it? Well, either way, first off, let's save again. So I'll start 2. Thank you for the hydrate and posture check and stretch. Okay. We're hitting the points where, yeah. I know, wait, do I know how to make the green research now? Green research is a transport belt and an inserter. Okay. Okay. I see what to do. I will call it there, but this is gonna be a regular thing now, I'm thinking. This is gonna be a problem for me. I might as well, like, admit it and make it a regular game. So probably Fridays I'll start doing Factorio stuff. Try to expand this out to beat the game. Because the new one needs a transport belt and an inserter, that needs even more production. Well, that needs an electric inserter. Ooh, yeah, okay. That will require me having to, next time we do this on stream, rework this output pipe. I might need to start using the long arms a lot more and just have a long production pipe of each of those going down the center till, like, do my plan for, like, a loop down to here. Also, thank you Square-esque for coming for the follow for, I'm presuming, Factorio Fridays, as I think I'm gonna have to call it. Gonna have to get myself a, like, dedicated thumbnail for that now, but yeah. So, because I'm gonna need to rework that. I'm gonna need to, like, expand these 4 down to do, like, a long production line. I still don't... Honestly, coal, I could probably just cut that off for now. And just, like, let it stop up here. Safely. Because I've got more than enough coal. That's an emergency backup. Like, I don't have enough. I can't pick up any further. Hold on. That's a problem, but where's give me another chest. Put a chest down of just coal here for now. So, if I can cut that down, these three, head them down center, have everything just start pulling off using splitters and everything, and start getting production there. Just have a big channel of all the base resources we can get that isn't wood, because wood's not one I can easily farm. That's my current plan, and I will figure out how I'll do that next time. But yeah, thanks y'all so much for stopping by. This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be a fun change of pace for from stressful because I'm doing stressful management of Lobotomy Corporation tomorrow. I'm doing I'm doing Jet Set Radio Sunday. This is gonna be a nice change of pace for both of those. So let's see. Who is live that we can bob? Actually, let me check something. Is anyone else here linked with their stuff? Okay. Do I have you followed, or is it? I should have. Okay, let's pull you up, Mr. Spooky, because you're part of a project I'm in. So if I can start sharing out, oh right, project. I got told I can announce this, I guess. And that was a fun stream. I barely watched stream lol. That's fair. That's fair enough. If streaming is not watching streams not much of your thing, thank you so much for taking the time to give mine a shot. I appreciate it. No worries. No worries. I hope I'm saying that. Oh, I'm saying that one of those, right? But yeah. Regarding the project, I got told I can announce this. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they could. Yeah, it looks like I am part of the VTuber Epic the Musical production that's going on right now. So a bunch of people just got their parts and everything. I'm gonna be helping making the music. So I'm gonna be making all the background music stuff. So this is gonna be Mr. Spooky. He's one of the other people from there. So let's go say hi and show some solidarity for hell yeah, project partners. Let's go. They're playing the role of, I believe, where are they? Melanthius, who I believe is from one of the Ithaca saga or somewhere similar. But yeah, let's go say hi. I have been Case, in case you didn't know. And I will be live again tomorrow at 9 p.m. Central Time, playing some more Lobotomy Corporation. One of my bread and butter games till I finally beat that hellscape. But yeah, thanks all again so much. Take care. Have fun with Spooky. Bye-bye.